Hey, welcome back to the Mindful Growth Podcast. I'm Jack, and joining me today is my amazing co host, Grace.
Hey everyone! So excited to dive into today's topic. Jack, I think we're in for something pretty special, right?
Oh, absolutely. We're talking about something that's been a game changer for both of us Atomic Habits by James Clear. You know, Grace, when I first heard about this book, I thought, habits? Really, I've heard it all before. But man, it's not just about habits, it's about how small changes, really tiny ones, can have a massive impact.
Exactly. I used to think if I want to change something, I need to make huge changes, like go all in, all at once. But James Clear argues that the smallest changes over time can lead to massive results. He calls them atomic habits. They might seem insignificant at first, but they compound into something amazing.
Right? And the key point he makes is about systems versus goals. I love how he describes it. Goals are great, but without the right systems in place, you're just chasing something that's probably not going to stick. For example, it's not enough to say, I want to lose weight. You have to set up a system that supports it, like, making a habit of eating healthier or exercising regularly. It's the consistency that matters.
Totally. It's about the process, not the outcome. Think of it like building a house. You don't just show up and expect a house to appear. You need a solid foundation and a step-by-step process to make it happen. And that's where these tiny habits come in. They're the foundation of everything.
And let's talk about the power of those tiny habits. It's like stacking little wins every day. For example, you start with something simple like drinking a glass of water first thing in the morning. That seems so small, right? But if you do that every day, it builds momentum.
Exactly. And that's the surprising part. You don't need to do a lot. You just need to do a little consistently. And you'll find yourself doing more and more over time without even realizing it. You start to become that person who makes healthy choices, who reads every day, who stays productive. It's all about that compound effect.
Right, it's like imagine trying to get 1% better every day. Over time, those 1% improvements add up. It's almost like getting 37 times better over the course of a year. Sounds pretty unreal, but that's how it works.
I know, it's wild. And let's not forget about the concept of identity. James Clear talks about how our habits shape who we are. When you make small improvements, you start to identify as someone who is healthier, or is more productive, or is a reader. It's not just about what you do, it's about who you're becoming.
Yes. And that's the big shift. Instead of thinking, I want to run a marathon, you start thinking, I'm a runner. That identity shift is what makes habits stick. It becomes part of who you are.
100%. And the beauty is, these habits don't have to be huge. In fact, the smaller they are, the more likely they are to stick. Like, let's say you want to start reading more books. Instead of setting a goal to read a whole chapter every day, start by reading one page. That's it. Just one page. The key is to start, even if it's small. Once you've done that, you'll find it's easier to keep going.
Exactly. So, before we wrap up today's episode, what's the main takeaway from Chapter 1 of Atomic Habits?
Small habits, when practiced consistently, can lead to big changes. It's not about making a dramatic change overnight. It's about stacking those little wins and trusting the process. And most importantly, shifting your identity to become the person you want to be.
Couldn't have said it better myself. So, if you're looking to change your life, start with something tiny, but stick with it. You'll be amazed at what those atomic habits can do for you.
And before we go, we've got a quick English learning tip for you. Here are 5 vocabulary words from today's conversation. These are great to add to your daily English practice. Vocabulary list. 1. Compound. Verb. To increase or make something worse by adding something to it. Small habits compound into big results. 2. Momentum. Noun. The force or speed of movement. Starting with one small habit can build momentum. 3. Identity. Noun. The fact of being who or what a person or thing is. Your habits shape your identity. 4. Consistently, adverb, in a way that does not change or vary over time. Consistency is key to making habits stick. 5. System, noun, a set of connected things or parts that work together. A good system helps you reach your goals.
All right, that's it for today's episode. We hope you found it insightful and that you're ready to start stacking those small wins. Don't forget to subscribe and share this episode with a friend who might need a little habit boost.
Catch you next time on the Mindful Growth Podcast. Until then, keep growing and keep improving, one small habit at a time.